today. We're here for our first trio true crime. So I'm very, very excited to announce my special guests today. Both are true crime readers. Now you'll find their links in the description down below if you want to go check out their channels. We're going to have a little discussion today about some of the cases that they've been working on. First, we might introduce you to Jen. You know Jen. Jen was on my channel last month. Jen's got a very big community of people following her. So Jen, if you'd like to take away, tell everybody about yourself.
I am a fourth generation reader, and I started reading, and I figured out that I was a medium when I was like 4 or 5 years old. When back behind my house where I grew up, there was an old Indian burial ground, and I used to have an Indian boy come and visit me, and it was just like 3D. Like I could see him just like he was a live person sitting in front of me, and he would sit and play with me, and I'd be talking, and my mom would walk in, and she goes, "Oh, you talking to your imaginary friend again?" But that's where I started. My grandmother completely understood what was going on, and she got me started with cartomancy, playing cards, and bought me my first astrology book. When I got into my 20s is when I expanded into the tarot and other oracles. And I've been doing this, I'd say I'm 57, almost 58 years old. Figure when I was a kid, I've been at this for a very, very long time.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Jumping over to you, Liz, now. Liz is from Lizbeth Tarot. Liz has a great following as well, does loads of crime readings over there, entertainment readings as well. Liz, tell everybody about yourself.
Thank you. I'm a bit like you, Jen. When I was a child, lots of strange things happened to me, but I was very scared, and I didn't understand it. But as I grew, like doors opened, and as I said, my best friend, her grandmother was a cartomancy reader, and she just showed me things, and I just became curious and intrigued, and then just my path. And then I met you, Trish, and my best friend, she's right into spirituality and reading and oracles, and so I've been doing it since I was a teenager too.
Wonderful. Yeah, I started at 15, and that same as you girls, cartomancy as well. My aunties used to come over to see my mum and sit at the kitchen table reading the playing cards as tarot. So that was my first introduction. And funny you say, Liz, about the doors opening. I had the same experience as a child. Doors opening in the middle of the night, and we used to have a light hanging from the ceiling, and that used to swing. So weird things since a child.
Yeah, I remember as a child waking up under my bed, and my mum would come in and like in the morning and say, "Why are you under the bed?" And I'd say, "Because I'm so scared. Yeah. There's things in my room. I can feel things and see things, and the doors would open and close." And I was really petrified. But when I became a teenager, that fear went. So
I still sleep with the TV on. I do.
I have a motto. I kind of borrowed the motto from Ghostbusters, and I have a heat press and stuff, and I should have wore the shirt, but it says, "I ain't afraid of no ghost."
I tell you though, it is scary though at 2:00 in the morning when they're standing at the end of your bed.
Well, you know what? I've had that happen. And they would shake my bed. I said, "Excuse me, I'm trying to sleep."
Yeah.
And they would leave me alone.
Yeah, they do. They do, though. I had one once pointing at my legs, and I said, "You can come in and talk to me, but do not touch me."
Another funny story. A couple years ago, we went to the beach. A group of us girls, women. My sister-in-law was one of them. There was 4 of us, and the beach house we stayed in was haunted. And I did some research on it, and there was the owner's wife and 2 children were killed in a car accident on Christmas Eve one year.
Oh, wow.
Well, the mother spirit kept bothering the 2 other girls, and they were scared to death. They ended up in the same room, in the same bed, because they were scared to death. And then they kept on running upstairs. And Carlotta says, my sister-in-law, she says, well, we have a huge bed. All four of us, if this continues, you could probably come and stay upstairs. That night, everybody else went to sleep. The two women went downstairs. The sister-in-law went in the bedroom. And I'm out in the living room. And I hear drawers opening in the kitchen. I turn around. I said, listen here. I ain't about to share a bed with two women I just met. You're going to calm down. Or you're going to be dealing with me.
That's awesome.
And there was no activity that night.
Yeah, perfect.
Can you
in their place?
Can you watch scary movies?
No.
No, I can't either.
No.
Oh, it freaks me out too much.
I'm also scared of what might come into the house.
Yes.
What the portal? What you're inviting into your house by watching that stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't watch that stuff. No.
Mm-mm. No, wasn't there a movie released this year about tarot? Oh, it was a horror film that came out this year called something like that. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at what that was about.
I've heard about it.
Anywhere near it.
Oh wow, I'm so fascinated. I love watching people on YouTube do spirit box sessions.
Oh, me too.
And one day I went, maybe I should do that because I just love it. And then I went, no, I'm too scared.
Yeah,
I've done that.
I did too. I did too.
Oh,
yeah.
have you?
You've done it.
Yeah, I have a spirit box software.
Okay.
And I've used it. And in one of my sessions, speaking of Idaho 4, Kaylee came through and said, Brian was there. She didn't say that he did the deed. She said, Brian was there.
Yeah. Yeah. That sits right with me. Yeah. Kaylee, I always found easiest to come through. Kaylee came in a couple of times for me. So, and very clear, very visual too. She was very, very clear, very strong energy that she has.
So I don't
want to freak anybody out. Just to show where I'm at. I don't want to freak anybody out because I view it as a tool, just like anything else.
Correct. All about everything.
Spirit boards.
Yeah.
I have spirit boards that I use.
Yeah.
I know how to protect.
Correct.
I know how to close the board. I've used spirit boards since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Never, ever had a negative experience with it.
No.
And I even put years ago, and I thought about doing another one. I put out a how to properly use a spirit board on my channel.
Yeah.
How to close it and safely.
That's so, and it's any tool.
You should do
any
that.
tool. Any tool needs protection. You need to have your protection. Even reading cards, we need protection.
Yes.
Anytime you tap into spirit, you have to be protected because you don't know what you're tapping into.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just reading some of these comments. So hello, everybody. We've got, let me check who's in and okay, still navigating my way. I couldn't tell you how many people's in here because I cannot tell, but it's great to have you all here. We've got the chat room going off here. Now, we want to bring you in, everybody in the chat as well. So if there's any true crime cases that you're into, you have questions about, we're going to answer your questions. We're going to pull cards on whatever it is that you like. Cases and whether we know about them or not. If you have any questions, that's what we're going to ask. But then we're each going to do a little bit on the cases that we're working on at the moment. So we might start with comments. Is there anyone in the comments that has a question about any true crime cases? And we'll grab our cards and get ready. And we've got a few people.
Yeah, you'll have to read them because I'm blind as a bat.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going right up to my computer to try to.
I'll pop them up on the screen as well. So we've got lots of people telling us about their goosebump experiences, their hauntings, the doorknobs, lots of really great stories. And it's a good time because we're a day off Halloween. So really good time to talk about our experiences. So it's great to see everybody in the comments sharing their experience. Now, let's see, Lily and Jack update. Okay, that's a great one to start with. Are you everybody familiar with Lily and Jack?
So I'm familiar with Lily and Jack, but I did see on your when you did a video this week, you said there's been an update. So I don't
It
know
has.
what that is.
It
What's
has.
that?
I did a reading. I haven't loaded it yet because I haven't edited it. I always start Lily and Jack with my connections. It's just a bit softer. The update that I've seen is that 2 of the neighbours came out and said that they heard a car travelling back and forth multiple times, early hours of the morning, late night. So one of those neighbours has said it was Daniel's car. Is
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's really strange because when I first looked into that reading, the first vision I had was this car pulling up into the driveway. It was a little bit old, and it had like a big, you know how the Americans have the big steering wheels?
yeah.
So I don't know what sort of car, but I just seen this big steering wheel. Like you could see it through the window. It was just, yeah. So that's really weird.
Car, vehicle. And I was getting vehicle card in the second reading that I did with Jack and Lily, but I didn't post it because in that reading I looked at the energy and that's Gus. That was Gus. Yeah, no, that was Gus. I did the 2. The reading for Jack and Lily I've got going up tomorrow. So I haven't edited it yet though. Yeah. Asking the questions about the car. Okay, what have we got? Some of the questions I'll read out. Like to know about update on Madeleine McCann. We've got Kirk Cobain. We might do Kirk Cobain in another Stardust Shadows celebrity read when we do one of those. So we'll leave the celebrity type ones for another day where we put all the celebrities together. And Renee says that today would be Jack Sullivan's 5th birthday.
Oh, God bless him.
Poor little baby. I just got the little bunny, the little goodbye. Little Jack.
You know, as soon as you pulled that, I had an image of him with like a stuffed animal, like a stuffed bunny or something.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, interesting.
So are we asking a question?
Okay, I think we should ask a question. So let's ask about that latest update, which is the car that has been heard going back and forth in the middle of the night. Does that have any connection to the disappearance of Jack and Lily?
Okie doke.
Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Here we go under the I got Mama coming out.
Okay, anybody ready to go?
Okay. Now the way that I read these, I read the Renaissance method. Okay. This
I missed the sound was off. Sorry about that.
This is the mother of Lily and Jack. Okay. And we have sacrifices in order to get what she wanted, her wish fulfillment. And there's fear, which is around the children. My answer here, and I'm suspicious. Something very suspicious with that car and those children.
Beautiful.
I would say, yeah.
Suspicious. I got the same thing. Very suspicious activity. Covering up. And I got family. Family.
I got Mama dearest.
Okay, well, I had 2 cards come out, and it was the female energy, and then the mountain card. I just put them back in, but the mountain card and then the water, and then I put them back in, and then another water card came out where they've been moved. 6 of swords. They've moved them.
That's not good. I kept getting the water in the original readings I was doing as well because I remember saying Lily in the water. So
Right.
yeah, because I kept getting the water card. Interesting. So anybody have
You
a
could
question?
guess what else I came up? Cover up.
Me too. Cover up. Where have I put it? I've moved it, but cover up. Yeah. So were they what? And this is all alleged. No facts. This is just card reading, entertainment purposes only.
And purposely
Being covered
disappeared.
up. Purposely disappeared.
Yeah,
that's very suspicious. That's not good.
That's not good, no.
Okay, does anybody else, while we're on Jack and Lily, have questions about Jack and Lily? We're reading for the comments as well. The Daily Twin Flame says, loves this collab. Oh, there's a one, they've got Bogle and Chandler. Okay, I don't know who that is, but that might be one worth looking into. Okay, was Prince Andrew laundering money for Epstein? We will do that on a celeb reading when we go to the celebrities. See, just doctors listening. Liana, hi Liana. I just want to say hello to Liana. She's at the doctor's listening on her earpods. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's move on. If we've got no other questions in the comments about Jack and Lily, that kind of seemed very suspicious, that activity. So does sound like it is tied to the disappearance in some way. Thanks, Emily. Will there be any further investigation into Nicola Bulley? Okay, sad. Now, Nicola Bulley was my first. She was the one I had a dream about, Nicola, and with the swan, and she came to me in the shower. I had a big connection to Nicola Bulley, so I always have a soft spot for her. She's my first, so, and I feel very connected to her. Every time someone mentions her, I feel so sad for Nicola. Jen, do you know about Nicola Bulley? I know you do, Liz.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did readings on her too.
Yeah, okay, that's good. So let's pull a card for Nicola Bulley. Anybody have any questions about Nicola? The question here is, will there be any further investigation into this case? Let's try this deck. Okay, we might go with Emily's question then. Will there be any further investigation into Nicola Bulley?
My opinion, I got the mountain card from the Lenormand. And the way I look at this is it is a blockage or an obstacle. 21 reduces to a 3. Expansion, growth, communication. Communication being blocked. And it is also the 8 of clubs. And the 8 of clubs is a gamble. Okay. So essentially, for them to continue the investigation, there's some kind of gamble or something that doesn't, maybe risky, that they feel is not worth it to continue on down that road for the investigation.
Yeah, unfortunately. Liz, did you want to go next?
I got the media, the inside job, and staged and framed. So that made me feel like that. I think social media is going to push it to go further. But I don't know. I don't feel like they'll. The authorities will open it up and investigate it. I just don't.
No.
I feel like social media will, but because social media is so totally amazing with all this stuff.
Especially for keeping things alive, for keeping these cases alive, so we don't forget about these victims. So I got similar. I got, and somebody's talking about in the comments, Peter Faldini has shown evidence from his sonar. Will there be another look into this? Well, I got 2 evidence cards. So I got evidence or DNA evidence out of the clarifier, but then I got the evidence coming out of the investigation deck as well. Getting things out of the picture. So getting evidence out of the picture. So they're trying to squash any evidence. I feel, like you said, Liz, the social media, we want this to stay alive. We want answers, but I feel authority are trying to just squash all this evidence, trying to get it out of the picture. I feel they've closed it and that's how they feel. But then I see the card of on purpose, purposely done, purposely disappeared. So very sad.
It is very sad.
Okay, the next question and the next case we're moving on to is Charlie Kirk. So, Jen, we're going to pass this over to you. Jen's the expert on Charlie Kirk. I haven't read. Liz, you've done a reading on Charlie Kirk?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
I did a reading on the shooter.
Oh.
And yeah, but I haven't done one on Charlie Kirk yet. But after watching Jen's video last night, I think I'm going to.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I haven't gone near it, but yeah, it's very interesting with all these conspiracies coming out. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Jen. So you've got the questions on this. If you'd like to let us know what you'd like to pull, your first question.
I want to know, how much did Erica know about what was going on, and how much did she know about
Remember, this is all alleged entertainment purposes only.
Yes, the deletion of her husband. Okay. Now I'm going to use your investigation deck. I want your other deck, but when my finances get straightened around.
It's 2026, the clarifier. So yeah, I'll have a chat to you at the end about that one.
Yeah. As soon as I am able to get it to that, I'm definitely going to get it. Okay. It's funny that the Emperor comes out, because he comes out a lot in Charlie Kirk. This is, I believe, McCoy. He is the one, like the producer of the Charlie Kirk show. And honestly, that I have suspicions about him and Erica, but hostage or trade. Magician and know too much. I would say, especially with this, and magician makes me think of manipulation. She knows. This here is a confirmation. She knows, actually, she knows way too much about what went on. She's currently being manipulated. She feels trapped. She's being somebody's puppet. There's a puppeteer there. She's being somebody's puppet right now because she knows too much and about what went on. The Emperor, he is the puppeteer controlling Erica right now. That's why she feels like a hostage. And there it is. She knows too much.
Oh, wow.
How'd you go, Liz?
So I pulled some cards from your deck and then mine, Trish. Digital footprint. So I feel like there is some sort of conversation about this on Erica's phone or on some device of Erica's. We've got the social media card, so that tells me that there is talk that she knows more. And then in my deck, it was organized and planned. There was a motive because of Charlie's choices, and somebody's not talking.
Keeping silent. Okay, so interesting. I got that there was more than one involved in this. There was deals made in the background behind closed doors about this. So this was premeditated, but not in the way that they've been showing it to be premeditated by Tyler. There's more to it. There's people in the background here. The interesting thing about this case is that the very first time I saw this case, I thought, oh, this is interesting. Something about it reminds me of JFK. So I don't know if it was like the conspiracy level, the 3-letter agency level, what it is. Something about it gave me that feeling. That's kind of why I haven't touched it, because I think there's like a connection in there that you just, that I kind of fear. So yeah, I don't like to get too involved in. But I've got that Erica is trying to get away from something. or felt like she had to get out of something or get away from something. So, yeah, it's interesting. I think she knows because this is a reading about her. So I think she knows and backdoor deals made.
Yeah, and it kind of goes along with me pulling that hostage card. She feels like a hostage.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That validates definitely that she feels like she has to get away from the situation, trapped in the situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions you've got, Jen, on this case? I'm just bringing up some comments as well on the screen so we can see them.
I don't know if you want me to post this one or not, but
agencies.
Is Tyler a patsy?
A patsy. I've heard that name before. What does that mean?
Tyler.
The fall guy.
Yeah.
What was that?
The fall guy.
Oh, okay, right.
Taking the blame. It's funny because
the video you sent, and I went, I wonder what a patsy is.
I actually, when I did the Idaho 4 case, I heard patsy when I was reading Brian Koberger once.
Right. So what's the shooter's name again?
Tyler Robinson.
Oh, I just want to show you this. This is super interesting, Donna. The Nicolas Cage movie Snake Eyes. Has anybody looked into this? He talks about, now I don't know the facts right off the top of my head now, but something about that movie. It was done, the date of the fight that they were going to on this movie was the same date Charlie Kirk died. And I think it was the fighter or the politician in this movie that's name was Charles Kirkland. Am I right about that?
I heard about that. I haven't looked into it yet. It's on my list.
And the thing is, they have to tell us what they're up to so they don't have karma back on them. So through movies, they let us know what's coming. They let us know what they're up to and they do that. So we watch the movie willingly. We agree to it. So then that karma's on us and not on them.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, interesting.
I'll have to watch that movie, Snake Eyes, is it?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage. That sent me down a whole rabbit hole of Nicolas Cage movies then.
Wow.
I can imagine.
Let's see. So there's some big hard questions coming here. These are the things that kind of scare me off a little bit, but okay, Jen, what was the next question? What are we pulling on?
We are pulling on.
Gotcha.
He is the patsy. Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. Oh, the money.
I did a reading on Tyler, and I got that he was part of a group, like a what's it called, like a extremist group, and then I got the group card just then.
Me too.
Yeah.
I got the mountain card. Okay, I got some interesting energy here. I believe in the group card, I believe that there was more than one. Okay. And Tyler was one of them. This screams, okay, let me just hold these up for a minute. This is Tyler, Jack of clubs. This is a boatload of money, 10 of diamonds. And with the 10 of Wands, there's a boatload of money. I mean, a large sum, sudden wealth. And we have a smart woman. I keep getting this feminine energy. And I don't want to accuse anybody, but I have my suspicions. And banks. You know, money, 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 money. This is my theory here. And I got a contract here with a woman. Got partnership, and we got the mountain card to block the obstacles, the problems. He was promised a bunch of money to, at very least, be there. And he may have fired. I won't say any other words. He might have. But he was promised, oh, you're going to get unscathed. We're going to give you all this money and stuff. I'm surprised the deception card's not here. But, under the deck of man. Two men. I got both the masculines here. We have a boy and two men, 3. And I was feeling 3 all along. And we got the woman again. So, marriage card.
Do you think, because when you talked about the woman, I was just getting this, because I've had this feeling before about his mother. Have you ever had a strong feeling about his mother? Because she was part of like coming out saying stuff, like we didn't see her, but it was said behind the scenes. And I just always get this feeling that she's involved too, the mother.
Was she protecting him?
Like to stage it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be interesting to look into, actually.
So I wonder who got the money. So he's in jail. I wonder who got the money.
Yeah,
exactly. But
and it's really
I'm getting a married woman here. Let me just say this. This is some of my suspicions. I don't want to accuse anybody. I just want to leave everybody up to their own opinions. The married woman.
Read between the lines.
You know where I'm going with that.
Yeah, I know where you'll get that.
Okay, Eileen believes
this married woman got in over her head. And I'm leaving it at that. I don't think he was the one who decided to hit the delete key on Charlie. I think it was another person, but he was definitely in place, and he may have sent something flying through the air. Maybe he believes he did do it. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. That's rabbit holes to go down.
It kind of feels like the JFK in the way that they had that young person that took the fall, the patsy, against the people that they say shoot her in the bushes or something. So, but then there's all these other conspiracies about, it's coming from the lapel. And then what about the camera? Somebody got up instantly and pulled the chip out of the camera at the back. Why would you do that? That's evidence.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I heard a doctor actually talking about it. It seems like the one here was an exit that came from behind.
Because they're saying no blood. And the camera behind, there was no blood. So, yeah, that would make sense. I actually never saw the footage. I didn't see the footage of the event,
I saw it before it got scrubbed.
Okay.
And just the way and my son said, he was gone before he even hit the ground.
That's what people said to me too. It told me that there was no way. There's no way he was alive.
Yeah. He was gone before he hit the ground.
And paralyzed basically instantly, apparently from his hand positioning.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Eileen is saying she believes Tyler Robinson is innocent. Yes, Tyler is a patsy. Donna's saying need to watch Snake Eyes again. Just reading through the comments, so we're making sure everybody's involved here, and then we'll go to you, Liz, with your cards.
Yeah, I feel like he's a patsy too.
Yeah, it feels definitely.
I got he's part of a group like you've got. I got the doors are closed. They will put an end to the situation. And there's deals being made about that.
Interesting.
They're going for the DP on this kid.
Yeah. Out of the picture. Why would you take a deal to death penalty?
He wasn't expecting that, I don't think.
Yeah, okay.
Promise. Doesn't get down.
So I also got group involvement, so more than one again. He took an opportunity, so he was presented with an opportunity and he took it. Yeah. So maybe offered that particular role. I do feel he's guilty in a way. The guilty cards come up. He's guilty in a way, but I don't think it was solely him. It may not have been him that he's bought, but definitely he's guilty. He's part of it. He premeditated it. He was part of the plan. He is still guilty, but I do not believe fully that he was the one fully responsible, and in a way that makes him a patsy. So maybe it was being planned over a long period of time. Resilient, slow process. This plan might have been in action for a couple of months.
No. Yeah, according to numerology, it comes out as like summertime.
Okay.
It started.
Right.
Planning.
What about what Candace Owens been saying? Does anybody watch her?
I haven't seen her in a while. I was off for a while because I didn't have time.
Well, the last video I seen of her, she said that the night before it happened, Charlie text messaged her. She actually put the text message on the screen and showed everybody that he was concerned that his life was going to end because it goes so deep because of money. Israel was mentioned, and I was like, what?
Yeah. And they're saying that in the comments as well. This is one about the Israel. Another one's mentioned the 3-letter agencies. Yeah. And I think Candace is where I saw the video where they got the chip out of the camera. That's where I saw that information. She apparently saw the footage and she said there was no blood from the back view of that one.
She is so passionate about this. I love watching her.
Yeah,
she said something about the guy standing to the side, going like this with a hat, and then going like this, like making a signal, going like this.
Okay. Yes, actually, I actually called the FBI about that.
Oh, right.
Because I got bold.
Oh.
Because right after this happened, I said, "Do you realize the guy behind Charlie was giving a third base signal?"
Mm-hmm.
And I says, and the guy next to him, right after them, gave the steal signal in baseball.
Which you'll have to let me know because I'm not a baseball. We're not big on baseball here in Australia.
Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, wow.
To steal a base.
Steal base.
Around the baseball diamond, yes.
So could that be saying that everyone was in place? Bases loaded?
Yes. Bases loaded. And this is the steal go. As soon as he did this, the projectile went.
Okay.
And the FBI agent said to me, "So you're saying that Charlie's security guards were doing signals?" I says, "Yes, go watch it." He couldn't wait to get off the phone with me.
Oh, and what vibe did you get out of that? Was it a vibe like
panic,
shutting it down, or panic?
Panic.
That you noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just gives me goosebumps.
Somebody's worried about Candace staying safe.
Yeah.
I am too. I'm worried about her. I haven't read on her yet. She's on my list.
Yep.
But I keep getting this. She won't stop, and I don't see her stopping. He was a really good friend. They were really good friends, and she wants justice. She's not going to stop, and I'm worried about her safety.
Yeah, definitely. Hi, Julie. And Julie, you're right. Julia, you're right there.
I like
She has mixed energy as to people liking her and not liking her, but I think that's a lot to do with the division in the US.
Yeah.
Here's the killer, the fisherman. Are we on? That might be not this case. I think there was a fisherman. That would be Nicola Bully, I'd say, that question.
Yeah.
I think there was a fisherman around at that time. Okay, lots of really, really interesting comments. Okay, so Jen, do you have any other questions you want to ask on the Charlie Kirk?
I am pulling some other cards from one of your other decks just for general.
So do a general one.
And I've got Hidden Claws, Power of Persuasion. Because we were talking about 3-letter agencies, and I pulled the governance deck out.
Yeah.
Energy Management.
Wow.
This is, I'm picking up 2 energies from this card. Controlled speech. Okay. What I'm picking up from the controlled speech, 2 people. Erica, she's being told what to say. Everything is scripted.
It actually kind of looks like that ceremony, doesn't it? There's got that same energy.
Yeah, that picture looks freaky. What
and
deck
the
is that?
other thing,
governance.
The
governance
deck. The other thing that I got from this dealt with Candace. They cannot control what she says.
Yeah. Okay. So I got powerful person involved. Powerful people involved. I've got to say people. I don't think it's person. But I got from the governance deck, I got that they are deliberately obscuring information with misleading headlines. So they're putting a lot of fake stuff out there to confuse people, because if they throw so much stuff at us, we're not going to know what to believe. We'll end up just believing what they want us to believe. So I think that's their plan. That's their end goal is, to confuse everybody with fake information, which is why I think card reading is so amazing, because there's so much deception and lies when it comes to headlines. It's great just to tap into your guides and say, what's the truth? Is this real? That's what I love about true crime reading.
Yeah, well, I used your deck just then, Trish, and I got Inside Job. So everybody knows that. And he didn't see this coming. And Repeat Offender just made me feel like that they know how to take people out when they want to take them out.
And I also got
They've done this before.
Relentless Determination. This is Candace.
Oh, 100%. She's like a dog with a bone. She's not putting this down at all, which is why everybody is worried about her safety. So we're getting some messages around Beaumont children, which is a South Australian crime, which I think this is probably a good opportunity to throw to you, Liz, with the Gus reading, if you want to do some questions around Gus, because being South Australian crime, is that the one you want to read on, or is there another one you want to talk about today?
I think that's what I said. I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I know you've been covering a lot on Gus, missing boy Gus from Australia, South Australia.
Yes.
For those that don't know, little Gus is, we've got...
Jay Slater, I said.
Jay Slater. Okay, let's do Jay Slater.
So I did a reading on him because the inquest was a few weeks ago. And there's been lots of talk on social media that the inquest is not, it's just saying that it was an accident, but they're not, social media is not happy with that. They're saying it's a lot deeper, and they got more evidence on social media than what, the investigators do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did a reading on that, and it's not an accident. No way, not an accident.
I
So,
never
yes.
believed it was. I never got that either.
No.
With the missing watch, and then he was getting away from something, and that was in the car and the place that he was staying where he went to visit those couple of people. There was a lot of suspicious activity in that one.
Yeah, it was like the friends, and this is just my opinion, staged it all.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't actually. I don't feel like they actually did it, but they can't say anything because they might lose their life too.
Yeah, allegedly, in my opinion, I think Ruggs was involved in that. Yeah, party Ruggs.
Oh,
somebody
yes.
with a lot of money.
100%.
Yes.
So, what question can I ask about that? Well, let's ask, because I've already done a reading on it, but we'll ask again. Was it an accident, or was there foul play?
Okay.
So what you get.
Oh, this is interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, so I'll just tell you what cards I just got, and these are the cards that always come out every time I ask this. So I got undercover. So that makes me feel like people are covering up. They're hiding things because he was aggressively attacked, and I got cover up and tampering. So they've made things to look a certain way to disguise what really happened.
That feels really right.
And I get the same cards. It doesn't matter what deck I use, I get the same cards.
How'd you go, Jen?
How do you like the number 444?
Which?
Okay.
I have their little 444. I've lost my little. I've got a
Okay.
little pack that tells you what they
It
mean.
starts with somebody in a place of power who has a contract or a marriage could be a contract, an agreement. Who has a marriage with, or a rich man has a contract with official person. This could be law enforcement. Okay? And bad health is, in reading with true crime, does not literally mean bad health. A very bad situation. Jay Slater got himself mixed up in a bad, unhealthy situation with somebody with power and money.
Oh, yeah.
And this person with power and money has some kind of contract with law enforcement, official people. And the 444, 4 is 44, that is the master builder. The master builder of the foundations of the story and the roots of where it came from. No accident.
No. So maybe the foundations were in place for this whole syndicate, this whole little syndicate.
Yes.
Maybe even
it was
authority.
planned before they even arrived.
Yes.
So I got money involved also. So I got his death. So his death was an inside job taken out. So it was the people that he was around, his, connections, the people that were well known to him, taken out. That was his death. Money was involved. So money would have been the reason. He was involved with some kind of deal or organized meeting. So I think that might have been to do with that hotel room. There was that his death was part of that meeting that was organized. I have an aggressive attack. Him maybe wanting out, but I feel like now here I'm picking up that I know I'm saying party rugs, but I feel like they're into something else as well, because what I'm picking up is that it goes deeper. He knows he cottoned onto a little bit of information that was out of his how do I say this? So he's, what need to know basis. So he's small level sector, and he cottoned onto a little bit of information outside of that. So something bigger they were involved in. The whole syndicate was bigger and involved in other things. He wanted to get out of it, but they were worried about him exposing secrets. Yeah, so not an accident, I don't think.
No, I don't reckon an accident either. Okay, do you want me to do another question?
Yeah, let's do another one. Yeah.
Okay. I asked a question about his parents in the reading that I did, to say were they happy with the inquest, and they were just going to let it lie. So let's ask, are his parents happy with the inquest, and are they stopping at that because they don't want to, because there's someone bigger and, someone out there that could do things to them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shut them up.
Yeah, shut them up.
Get the whole thing finished.
Yes.
Don't you just love when Spirit says, "Oh, this question calls for a different deck." Even though I've got 10 of them on my It's like, Spirit, you can't choose from the 10 that I have.
Julia said...
I want the Sibylla deck.
Julia said that Jay's very much a high in the UK. So that's what they're all talking about at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, lots of chat going on in there. They're talking about all different cases, which is wonderful. I think we need 5 hours just to
yeah.
But I think this might, if everybody are happy, we might do another 3 cases.
Oh, that would be great.
Because this is fantastic. It's a great community, and
yeah.
You go back and save your chat and write down all these suggestions, and
there's so many. We're talking the Beaumont children here. We're talking children found in the boot of a car. People wanting to know updates on Sebastian Rogers. I have heard some updates there. They're talking about a burner phone. So that's another one we can touch on the next reading. And I'm just going over them now, so that way I don't have to record the chat, so I can just come back to it. Okay, let's see. Rachel Vaughan's testimony given. I'm going to pop it up. It's easy if I just pop them up. She saw 3 Beaumont children unalived bodies in the father's boot. So I'm just popping these up on the while you girls pull cards. I'm just going to put a couple of comments up so I know what we can maybe look at next time, because we're not going to get time to do everything today. So, and you burn out if you go too long. So let me just pull some other.
Okay, so was Jay Slater's parents happy with the results? Let's take a look.
Yeah, we haven't even touched on little Gus yet, so we might do Gus on the next collaboration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of think the Beaumont children, they've got that well covered. I think that, I don't know if they'll ever be able to bring that information out. I think that's a very deep web.
Yeah. You know what? I got money all over Jay Slater associated with his parents. I just get this idea that they were paid.
Oh, wow.
This is someone like pensioner retirement type thing. And also got Hope. And Hope for what? that some money is going to result from Jay's absence. Because we got money and we got absence.
Wasn't there something about a GoFundMe page as well with that was suspicious around the Jay Slater case?
I think there was, actually. I think there was. I think I read something like that.
Yeah. I think they raised about 40,000 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Emily says many readers are seeing a feminine energy behind the Charlie Kirk.
Hello, Emily. I haven't seen you for a long time.
What's wrong with these parents that they can be bought off? It's almost like the energy that I got from those cards is here's a consolation prize for losing your son. Don't dig in deeper, and we'll fill your pockets.
Yeah.
There is just so many cases. I cannot believe it. There's so many cases. So I think next one, because we're coming up to a close here now. Liz, did you want to go through cards? Did you have cards that you pulled?
Yeah, I just think that the parents, well, I didn't get no money cards, but I trust what you're saying, Jen. I just think that the parents, they've been, someone's come knocking and they've warned them. I think they've had a warning, and they know to lay this all to rest, because otherwise they could end up like their son. And like you said, Jen, money could have been involved.
Yeah, you know, we combine the two readings. Somebody comes knocking on the door. Here's your payout.
Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut, or you're going to end up
non-disclosure. Yeah.
Yeah.
NDA. Yep. Signed paperwork. You can't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's that, or it's the second choice. You know, keep talking about it and see what happens. It's got that
I think
vibe.
it's a combination of both. It's like, you're going to take this money. You're going to keep your mouth shut, or else. You know, that's
definitely what it seems
combining
like.
Combining Liz's cards with mine. That's what I get.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we might wrap this up. Been a great show. It's been really exciting to work with other true crime readers, and the comments, people seem to love it. Loving being involved as well in asking different questions. Thanks, Emily, saying hi back to you there, Liz.
Hi, Emily.
But yeah, there's just so many cases where I'm seeing another new one that I've popped it up on the screen anyway, so we can watch back and just go to the end and have a look at what people are asking, so we can maybe pick another 3 cases for next time. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you enjoyed the collaboration. I don't know if anybody else is doing true crime collabs like this, so interesting, a bit of fun.
I don't know if there, I know that there's, as much as I hate to say his name, but Brian Eaton, Jennifer Coffendorfer, or whatever her name is, people I don't like to listen to, but they do a lot of that, but they're not readers.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, you get the crime sleuths that get together, but I don't know how many crime reader channels you get together. So we might be onto something. And bringing the people in as well. So I hope everybody loved the show. So I want to say a farewell to everybody now, and we're going to be back, I'm sure, with some other cases, and we want to keep the audience involved. So you let us know what you'd like us to read on. Like and subscribe to the channel. I have put the links in the description of this video, so you can go and jump onto the girls' channel if you're all not already subscribed to their channels. So we want to thank you all for joining us. I want to thank my lovely guests, Jen and Liz, and look forward to working with you again next time.